Hey, you guys. Welcome to Our Opinions with Sass. That's me.
And I'm Rooster.
And you get just that our opinions on any and everything under the sun entertainment, politics, sports, um, food reviews, electronics reviews, any and everything. Any and everything. Everything. Everything or everything.
Everything.
So I want to first and foremost, since we got my partner in crime over here with his big sombrero on, I want to give a shout out to Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Dun-dun. Will I get in trouble for singing it?
Ah, bueno nacho. Buenos
¿Qué
noches.
hora es? Oh, sorry, you guys. That's quite loud. I thought I had turned my phone down. I
Oh,
guess I didn't.
happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. So, what I wanted to say though is on our show, we educate. I know it's a lot of y'all out there that don't even know what Cinco de Mayo is. Let's just keep it real. I mean, do you agree or no?
Some people don't. I heard a dude on the radio this morning said it's Mexican Independence Day. They was like, eh.
Yeah. So, since we are about educating you guys and letting you guys know the real about what's going on, I'm about to read you a little snippet of what Cinco de Mayo actually is so that you guys know going forward. It's not just a big data party, it's something that happened on this day back in 1862. So Cinco de Mayo marks an outnumbered Mexican army's victory over an invading French army on May 5th, 1862. I'm sorry, 1862 in Puebla, east of Mexico City. You guys now know what Cinco de Mayo is. The Mexican army's victory over the French army, an invading French army. Okay, so when someone comes up to you and they ask, "Hey, what's Cinco de Mayo?" Now you guys got the answer. If you want any more information on it, dig
It's
on,
just,
go Google it.
yeah, it's not a Mexican Independence Day, you guys.
Google it.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's a beautiful thing.
So
To
you know
do it.
what? We should have made that like a trivia question or something, for somebody to chime in to win like a Starbucks gift card or something. I didn't even think about that,
Right.
but
Right.
we'll be doing more of that like in the future down the line. So you guys stay tuned. On another note, um, feel free to send us a chat if you'd like to. There's something you want us to kind of chime in on that you guys want to hear, just feel free to tap in and we'll give you guys our opinions, right, Roosta?
Hey, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. All right. So the first thing I want to bring up, if it's all right with you, Rooster, is that
One second
whole
here. 1 second.
okay.
Can you throw the link up in the, or are you ready to throw the link up in the stream, or are you gonna do that a little later?
So people can join us.
Yeah, just in case. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can do it now or later.
I can do it now. I can do
Okay.
that.
Right
Bear
then,
with
I'm ready
me.
to rock and roll.
Bear with me. Bear with me. So let's see. Copy. And what's that? Man, while I'm doing that, let me ask you guys, our opinionites, a question. I have a question for you guys. Is anyone else going through crazy, crazy allergies? Because my allergies are kicking my butt, y'all. I mean, I can't even lie. My allergies are kicking my butt.
I
This
think every
wind,
I
huh?
think everybody going through it right now. The wind and picked up, blowing all
It's
that pollen around.
it's crazy, right?
Yeah, plus we had them little bit of rain to kind of stir things up. You know what I'm saying? So I know mine's
Yeah.
been kicking my butt, and this is what I got for just the eyes.
What is
but
that?
called Napcon A.
Okay. Over the
But
counter?
yes, over the counter. You buy it and drop it in there and burn your eyeballs out for a few minutes and you be good to go for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? I think I shared the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, you shared the YouTube link. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm tripping. I was like, wait a minute. That don't look right.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
got
y'all.
you got to share the stream link.
Okay, let's see.
But while we at it, y'all check out these channels. Our opinions with Sass and Rooster. It's a Vibe Life with Sassy channel and the Big Rooster Show.
Check them out. Check them out. All right, I got it right this time. There you go. You guys want to join and have some fun with us and kind of you don't just have to give your opinion via the chat box. You can hop in, chat with us that way if you guys aren't too afraid to hop in and give your opinion on different things. We just ask that you guys keep it PG, you
There you
know.
go. Keep it respectable.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
with that being said, that's the link. Melon app is a web-based app. If you want to join Melon, they got a paid version. They got like standard and the pro version, and then they got a free version. So
Yeah.
shout out to Melon. Actually, let me give a shout out to Melon because they're constantly improving on their platform. Um, that's what I love about them. Actually, let me give them a hand clap because I think that they're doing a good job. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna share it with my sister. Hopefully she jump on with us tomorrow night. I asked her if she's a little. I think she's a little camera shy, but I asked her if
Oh,
she wanted to jump in with us on our Freestyle Fridays if we are doing it tomorrow night.
yeah, definitely doing Freestyle Fridays tomorrow. So yeah, that would be awesome. You guys jump in with us too if you guys are able to. We had some fun. We played some games. We just like trying some different things just to kind of see what you guys want, what you guys like the most. We talk about any and everything. Open mic. That's what it's like, an open mic, right?
There you go.
Open mic night. So, but with that being said, wanted to just kind of chime in a little bit about, I don't know if you guys all heard about the whole Dave Chappelle incident. He was giving a concert, I guess it's called a comedy concert, right?
Yeah.
At the Hollywood Bowl. Um Stu ran up on stage, tackled him, did a Will Smith kind of was
Wow.
I
Will
mean,
Will Smith.
he did he did a Will Smith minus a slap.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't know. Have they gotten to the bottom of the reason why this dude did that?
No, I think he just wanted his 15 minutes of fame, though. To be
Okay.
truthful.
Well, he definitely got a 15 minutes of fame because from my understanding, and I wasn't there, I didn't witness this. I'm just going on what I heard. I heard that he got beat down pretty bad for doing that, where he had to leave the venue by ambulance, but dude still got arrested, I want to say. And
Handcuffed to the
crazy,
gurney.
huh?
He was handcuffed to the gurney.
Okay. Okay, and crazy thing is, they found out, and like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't see this, but dude apparently had a gun and a knife on him.
So I actually saw it. It was actually a fake gun with a bayonet like knife on the end of it. It was actually one piece,
Okay,
and he could have did some damage though. If you'd have seen, the thing had to be maybe 8 to 10 inches long. You know what I'm saying? So the blade had to be the fake gun had to be maybe 4 to 5 inches, and then the bayonet may have been 4 to 5 inches, 8 to 10 inches long. I'm thinking if had he, you know, pulled that thing out, he could have did a lot of damage.
So here's my question. They not checking for stuff like that at the door before you get
Yeah,
into a
that's what I
concert?
thought. I thought the same thing.
Like,
I
how
was like,
you getting into a concert,
yeah,
a venue,
yeah, no
and
metal detector.
yeah, and I would imagine the Hollywood Bowl is pretty big, right?
Never been there, but I'm imagining so because the crowd didn't look small.
Yeah, so that's what I'm not understanding. So somebody didn't do their job right. I would imagine they like something of that magnitude, you'd have to have like security checking people, like come on.
Yeah, well, I heard forgot who I watched today. They were asking this one security guard. Well, he had his own security team, and he was saying basically that the space between the crowd and the stage it wasn't enough space, so that's why that guy was able to get up there so fast. And
Okay, and
you know,
tackle them down.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, well, if we hear more about it, we'll chime in and let you guys know what else we hear. But it just makes me worry for comedians now. Are
Well,
they is everyone gonna start getting Will Smith, you
well,
know?
if you think about it, you know, let's go back to is it Kathy Gifford? The
Mm, yeah, I think
the
that's her name, Kathy
yeah,
Gifford.
the lady that got shot in the head in Arizona. It's what if, security. I know.
She
So I know you don't want to. Is that the right name, Kathy Gifford?
I don't think I'm looking
Uh,
right now. I
I
know who you're
forgot
talking
her.
now that you said she got shot in the head.
Yeah.
It was the lady
Uh,
that was married to the guy in the wheelchair, right?
no, no, no. She's married to the guy that's the senator now. In Arizona, one of the senators, Mark. What's his name? Mark Kelly, I think it is. Is it Mark Kelly?
I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
mixing her up with someone else.
yeah. But anyway, it just you think about it. That right there. You know, there should be fences around all of this stuff now. The way people are getting, the way people are getting too close to, figures that they don't like and things like that.
Yeah, that
And
um
pure stupidity.
yeah, it really is if you think about it. Like, what was that? Like, I mean, my whole thing, I was thinking, how all the LGBTQ all the people were upset with Dave Chappelle. So I wondered if it had anything to do with that
Right.
also.
I thought so too, but it didn't look. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I mean, they were on him about that whole thing. I can't remember the name of the show, but they were like really on him about that. They were mad, and it
Uh,
really came down on him. But we'll see. I'm sure we'll hear something else more, a little bit more about it.
yeah. Oh, so I stand corrected. Her name was Gabrielle Gifford.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was
Yeah,
Gifford. Uh, Kathy was with Regis, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not for sure, but Kathy and Regis or something like that. But yeah, it was Gabrielle Gifford,
Yeah, okay, I see. Former
yeah,
United States representative. That's
Congressman. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
Congresswoman, I should say. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Mark
yeah,
Kelly. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right,
exactly.
Mark Kelly.
Yeah. So
So,
they go ahead,
huh?
go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna get ready to move on to the next topic if we're done with Dave Chappelle.
Well, just real fast. Yeah, uh, the security was kind of slow in general. Because if you see, he actually got to run around back before he actually got tackled.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think when he kind of lunged at Dave, so he kind of went low. Dave was able to escape out of that a little bit, but then he got up and took off running, and he got all the way around the back of the stage and came out, and somebody tackled him right there. I'm like, man, well. even though it was a couple dudes hot on his heels, though, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. I only saw like a still shot
yeah,
of the thing. I didn't actually see the video.
yeah, I saw the video today.
Okay. Okay.
So, so
Yeah. So
just word of mouth, folks. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Watch your surroundings. Security. If you got security, tell your security they're gonna have to be A1, tip top, airtight, Secret Service like. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely. You got to be careful if you a regular old person out here, I
Right,
mean,
right,
it's
right.
not just the people who are in the entertainment business. It's like any and everybody, like I said, like maybe a couple of weeks ago, the little girl that got killed at school out here in Stockton, 15-year-old at school, getting ready to start the day. Guy came onto the campus, drove onto the campus and stabbed her.
Oh
Did I
wow.
discuss that?
I don't think we did. I want to say you mentioned it, but I don't know if we actually discussed it. But that's a terrible story.
Yeah, he was trying, and then it come to find out he tried to grab another girl to stab the girl. Didn't know her, just random, random stabbing. She died. Um, you
Did they catch
know,
the guy?
they caught him. They did
Okay.
catch him. Um, it's just we live in a crazy world, you guys. I agree with Rooster. Be careful. Watch your back. Don't you I hate that it has to be like this, but you can't really let your guard down.
Never nowadays. You got to watch everything.
Yeah, you do. You can't let your guard down. It's like become a you almost got to exercise your second amendment right and become a gun owner.
Hey,
Um
and don't just become a gun owner. Go down, learn how to shoot it. Get your
mhm.
get your concealed carry permit.
Exactly. That you took the words out of my mouth. You kind of gotta um I don't know, you gotta protect yourself, you gotta protect your family. Hey, I'm gonna protect my family at all costs. I'm
There
just
you
putting it
go.
out there, you
There you go.
know?
And just a quick word of advice: if you guys do exercise your Second Amendment right, and you do find yourself getting a concealed carry permit, if you ever get pulled over by the police, when they ask for your license, make sure that you hand the concealed carry permit to the officers along with your license. That
Uh,
way, they can't say, "Oh, he had a gun and we or she had a gun and we didn't know it," because you let them
Exactly.
know right off bat.
So here's what I would like to know. Like when you okay, this is probably gonna sound like a stupid question, but
No
okay,
question is stupid.
this is gonna be a stupid question because I already know the answer, but I'm gonna still put it out there anyway because there's somebody out there that does not know the answer. So when you have a firearm, um, safety, being safe, you aren't supposed to keep your ammunition and your gun together in your home. You're supposed to have your gun locked in one area and your bullets, ammunition, whatever, in a separate area, which that's the how that's how it goes. So, which I kind of think is crazy, but I don't make the laws because if somebody gets in your house, you got to go to one location and get the clip or a bullet, whatever. You should have your clip loaded if it's like that, and then you got to go to another location to get your gun. So I don't get that, but that's how it is, right? So when you have a concealed carry, you can actually have the bullets in the gun
Yep,
carrying
yep,
it on you.
yep,
So for the people out there who didn't know that, who think that you have to carry those two separate, I mean, that would defeat the purpose. If you're out and you get in a situation where you have to use your weapon, you're not gonna be like, "Oh wait, let me go get my bullets out
yep. So
and load it."
so real fast to a lot of you that don't know, there's a difference between a concealed carry permit and an open carry permit. So, do your
Exactly.
homework before just in case you do get a concealed carry, that don't mean you can openly carry. You have to have it
Keyword
concealed.
concealed.
You know,
Concealed.
yeah,
So California is not an open carry state. Texas is an open carry state. I don't
without a license too.
Yeah, I don't know what other states are, but California is
Arizona's open carry.
okay. California is definitely concealed carry. So don't be out with your gun showing,
Right, right,
walking
right,
around like
right,
you just,
right, right, right.
cowboy, Mr. Cowboy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Everybody can't hang them high like Clint
yeah,
Eastwood. You know.
yeah. But I would just say, like, seriously, I don't know, you have to defend yourself. I'm all for our Second Amendment and stuff. I know a lot of people are against it. But I'm all for it. You gotta protect yourselves. Especially in this day and age with all of the different things that are happening, the craziness in our world. So just wanted to
Yeah,
throw that out there.
yeah. Real fast, and then we can move right along. I don't think there's a lot. I think what people are against is the stupidity. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't think that I don't think people want to take your guns away, but you have so many stupid incidents, that people are there's people advocating for you to get these guns taken off the streets and become like Australia, you know.
Yeah.
But until you educate, you know what I'm saying, until you notify someone that, hey, this person or that person shouldn't have a gun because they have mental issues, or because people know, you know what I'm saying? People know who shouldn't have guns, shouldn't have guns. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
with that being said, hey, exercise your rights, but do it responsibly.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So moving right along, man, this topic that I'm about to discuss, that we're about to discuss, um, it just it like really angers me. It angers me to my core. So I know you guys have heard about the Supreme Court leak, the whole abortion thing that's going on, how that whole opinion, what was it, uh
I forgot the exact name they used for it.
hmm?
The paper, I forgot the name they used for it.
Yeah, anyway, basically they want to the whole Roe v. Wade, where basically, a woman has a right to choose or whatever, pro, you know what I'm saying. I can't get the word. I don't know why I'm being stuck all of a sudden. If she wants to abort a child or not, um they want to let that decision be made by the states. They haven't voted. Let me just throw this in there. They haven't voted on it yet. It was just something that was written up, a draft opinion, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And the vote is supposedly supposed to take place. I want to say June or July is what I had heard on this
June,
whole.
I think it's June because they actually go on break in June. I think it is.
Okay. So, um, it hasn't happened yet, but it's something that is going to happen once that vote is made. They want to be able to like let the states make the decisions on what a woman can and cannot do with her body. And I think that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't normally curse on here, but that's what I think it is. It's like, how the hell is someone going to tell you what you can do with your body, and I'm mad about it. I'm like very upset every time I think about it. I try not to think about it, but when I do think about it, I get upset. I do. And I'm sure there's a lot of women, men included, um but a lot of women out there are upset. As you can see, they've shown like the anti-abortion people protesting, the pro-abortion people protesting. People are upset about this. It's like it boils down to what's next. Is it going to be what is it? Brown versus Board of Education? Are they going to like revoke some stuff on that? Civil rights, um gun stuff, what's next? What comes next? If they can do that, what's next? That's my question that I'm posing to our audience. What's next? When does it end? Does it end? Hey, let's bring back slavery. Let's just keep it real.
At the rate we're going, they're definitely trying it. Uh, so my thing is a human right. What is a human right? To me, I have the right to do any and everything I want to do within law. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And law doesn't necessarily mean the laws that are written down in books that are passed down to us by legislature and all that. Law is just law. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
what I'm saying is, who am I or you or anybody to tell anybody when and what they can do with with their own body? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Who are you? Who are we? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? What makes you think that you can tell people, women, what they can and do with their own body? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's like someone saying, "Oh no, you can't get a tattoo on your body." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Like, wait a minute, this is my
So
body.
so my thing is, okay, you had this big stink about the government was telling you to wear a mask, but you said it's my body, my choice. I shouldn't have to wear a mask. But you're okay with telling a woman she can't have an abortion. You know. Then on top of that, you run around and you do this fear mongering saying that Democrats want to take all your rights away. Is this not taking rights away? Who's really radical here? Who's really radical here? Because the only radical things I'm seeing is coming from Republicans.
Right.
So the real radicals should be double R, not RL, double R, the radical right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you listen to all these Republicans say, "Oh well, they didn't say that to me in our private meetings." You know what I'm saying? They didn't say, "Oh, uh, they all said this is precedent and it should stay," but then it gets leaked that they're all saying that Roe versus Wade was wrong from the beginning. So that tells us, the humans, the American citizens, the 70% that don't want Roe versus Wade overturned, and the 30% that do want it overturned, that tells us that these justices lied under oath.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got Susan Collins. Oh, well, I believe that they won't change it. Then they put another thing up on the side. Oh, well, when we had that meeting, they swore to me that, you know, not only on the floor of the hearings, but in my office as well, that they weren't going to overturn this. But then you get this. You see what I'm saying? Alito, Gorsuch, uh, what's her name? Barrett, uh, Uncle Tom, uh, and Kavanaugh. Yeah. So,
Nice.
uh, yeah, yeah, Clarence name shouldn't be Clarence Thomas. It should be Clarence Tom. That's his name, Clarence Tom. But
Well, we got we got a senator, I believe should be we won't go there.
Right, right, right. Yeah,
But
yeah, Tom Scott.
Tom.
Tom Scott. Yeah, Tom Scott. Yeah,
Whew.
yeah. But anyway, these guys lied under oath, not only to the whole panel, but to the whole American public, the whole United States public. You lied under oath. But here's the killer part: the Democrats aren't going to do anything about it. Democrats are spineless.
You took the words out of my mouth. They're not going to do anything about it because if I'm not mistaken, I believe if you lie during the whole confirmation, the hello, the questioning, I believe you can even a justice can be impeached. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right, totally right. And there's 5 of them up there. But here's what the Democrats are going to say. Well, did they really lie? They're going to use these technical terms. Well, they didn't really lie, but they just didn't tell the whole truth.
They freaking lied. I almost said another word.
Right, right. It started with an F, ended
Yes,
with a G, right?
yes. They freaking lied.
Right, right, right,
It's
right.
no, and you're right. The Democrats that we have representing us, you know what? I'm gonna give props to some. I'm gonna give props to Cory Booker. I'm gonna give props to AOC. I'm gonna give
Well,
props to what Cory Bush. Cory Bush.
who
Uh,
so that's the second time I've heard that name today. Who is Cory Bush now? And
so
I'm
remember Cory Bush was the one that she had went and
is he the guy from Colorado?
no, Cory Bush is a female. So Cory
Oh,
Bush is she's from let me see where she's from. She's a US representative for Missouri's first congressional
oh,
district. So
okay.
she's the one who actually went and slept outside, and I can't remember the whole reason why she did that, but 45-year-old you
Okay, so
know,
that's the second time I've heard that name today, and I didn't know who who she was. Now I know she's a female. I thought it was a male, but
oh no, no,
yeah,
Cory
yeah, that's
Bush.
the second time I've heard that name today.
Yeah, but we got some of those Democrats that go hard, and then we got others that don't have a spine. They won't
Well,
stand up, they won't do anything because this is something. And okay, and speaking of that, why are these January 6th insurrection things taking so long?
well, let's stay where we are real
I
fast because
mean,
I wanted to talk about that
I'm
as
just
well.
throwing that out there.
Yeah,
Like
I agree with you. I
it's
want to
just
talk
like a
about that
question.
next. I
Yeah.
definitely want to talk about that next. But here's my thing with the problem that I have with these so-called senators and congressmen and House of Representatives. I, you'll get up. This is Democrats I'm talking about.
Mhm.
You'll get up and give these speeches, and you'll point to a Republican. Oh my good friend, and I think I've said this before. You, good friends don't spit in your face and tell you it's raining outside. They don't piss on your back and tell you it's raining outside. You know what I'm saying? That a
I
good
agree.
friend won't do that. These guys are doing that, and you continuously, because you work across the aisle from them, you continuously say, "My good friend." These guys aren't your good friends. They're nobody's friends but each other's. You know what I'm saying? They don't care a thing about what your agenda is. They've constantly proved it to you. Uh, they vote against every single thing you guys put out there. The only thing they didn't vote against was the aid for Ukraine, which is shocking.
Right.
So Stop calling these people your good friends, Democrats, and let the world know these guys aren't your friends because they're not calling you. They're saying you're good friends, but they're actually your good enemy. That's what they really are. They're your enemy, and they're making this. They're dividing this country more and more each day. Stop,
Yes, they
stop,
are.
stop using that word, my good friend and colleague. You know what I'm saying? Because even though a good friend may disagree with you on something, you can sit down and talk about it. You can't talk about it with these Republicans because they're not willing to talk. They're not willing to negotiate.
Right.
So
Well, the other thing I was going to say is after the whole leak, I mean, they had clips of Ted Cruz, they had clips of Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. So it's like both sides are blaming Ted Cruz. He looked like a fool up there, talking, blaming the Democrats for doing the leak, for the leak.
right,
The Democrats are blaming the Republicans. Well, to me, that's right now that's irrelevant. More importantly to me is how y'all gonna tell a woman what she can do with her body? The whoever did
period.
it, that's like it to me. Yeah, they need to investigate and see, because that's a problem with the Supreme Court when stuff is getting leaked like that.
Right.
And but more importantly to me, like I said, it's like, how are you guys going to tell somebody what they can and can't do with their bodies? That's the main thing for me. So if
Sure.
you're raped, if you have incest, a lot of
At
places
12
are
years old.
saying at 12, a lot of places are saying, a lot of states are saying that, like Texas for instance, it doesn't matter. The only way that you can have an abortion is if it's like going to endanger your life by you having the baby. But it doesn't matter if you're brutally raped. If daddy had sex with daughter and she's 10, 11, like our world is on it's just on the road to destruction. I mean,
It's on fire.
it's on fire.
We're living hell right now.
We most definitely are. It's just like these times that we're seeing, that we're living in. It's like you think about what I think about my kids and think about my kids' kids. If this is what we're going through now, and yeah, I have faith that things can get better. Yes, I do. But I do think, you know, when I'm gone, what is it going to be worse than what it is right now?
Definitely.
For my kids, for my
Definitely.
grandkids,
Definitely.
it's like,
Definitely.
what's that song? Uh, the one that they made for all the artists got together and made it. I think it was the AIDS song. Michael Jackson was on it. We Are the World.
Yeah.
We need like a somebody to come up with a song to unite us all, to
Hey, listen.
unite the world. I mean, I'm being making light of it, but it's just like,
Listen. You want to hear one even funnier than what you just said?
mhm.
So I think this was and don't quote me on this, but one of the columnists, journalists, or people at One America Network. Now here we go, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh at this one because it's funny. I cracked up when I heard it. This character said that Ketanji Brown Jackson leaked it. Leaked
What?
leaked this piece. She ain't even she ain't even in. Oh, wow. This
But
is
you know
this is
what?
but it's people out there that's gonna believe him.
And I honestly wondered when that was going to come out, when somebody was
Oh
going to
yeah.
say that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
honestly would wonder. And then this is kind of funny to me, but it made me think like this could be straight legit. Somebody said that Jenny Thomas leaked it. so she could take the whole January 6th focus off of her so that Americans could start focusing on in all her text messages with Mark Meadows, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that America could start focusing on something different. Hey, that's a legitimate reason, you know?
That's a legitimate uh, assumption there. That's a very
Yeah.
legitimate assumption.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey.
so the crazy thing is, this guy is starting rumors, spreading big lies again, saying that Ketanji Brown Jackson leaked. I said,
Who's
I
it?
said,
Trump?
no, this reporter from One America. I think it was One America. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I think it was. I watched it today, but on Ring of Fire, the guy said it was one of those right wing newspapers. I might just throw it out there if I'm wrong. I do apologize to One America News, but I think it was One America News Network, OAN or something like that. Uh, the guy said that Ketanji Brown Jackson, she ain't even in the Supreme Court yet.
Right.
she ain't got no, she ain't got no what they call them that no the people that work under you. What do they call them
A
when
law
you?
clerk?
Yeah, she don't have no law clerks yet or nothing. She's probably putting a team together right now
Exactly.
when they reconvene. The summer session from out of the summer. I think she goes in June, but I think the session starts again in is it August or September or something like that, or July or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this
Okay.
guy's throwing out lies already, and there's people out there that's believing it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So with that being said, the thing I say about this whole thing is the Democrats need to grow a spine. Uh, they need to get out, rock the vote, and show. You need to start. So you need to start making commercials like the Lincoln Project, showing these guys, showing that they're lying, showing what they're doing. Because the Lincoln Project, I don't know if you notice it, seems like they've kind of died down with making these
Right.
commercials against these bad Republicans. So you got to keep the pressure on. You got to let people know what's happening here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
agree.
there's another outfit now called the Midas Touch uh, that's starting to air a lot of commercials about these terrible Republicans, and they call it they say their motto is because the truth is golden. So I like
Okay.
that. But they represent Texas Paul. Well, Texas Paul comments a lot, and they use a lot of his comments. I don't know if you know who Texas Paul is.
Mm-mm.
So Texas Paul is the guy that lives down in Texas, the white guy. He tells it like it is, tells the truth about all these Republicans. So he's the one that exposed. I ain't gonna say that because you made that up. I'm gonna call him Greg Abbott. He's the one that
I will.
yeah, exactly. I ain't gonna. He's the one that exposed him about this checking every single truck that comes out of Texas.
Mm.
So, they just did a study, and what that week long inspection of every single truck that came out of Mexico into Texas was it cost the state $4.2 billion in economy in their economy in the Texas just the Texas economy. You know what I'm
What?
saying? And that's not to say all the stuff that actually was just passing through Texas out of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Right.
parts for cars and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, yeah. Texas Paul tells it like it is. He just tells you, hey, you guys need to get your heads out your asses and vote the Republicans out of here. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people scared to tell the truth nowadays, especially the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? They just stand around and Like the guy that's running in Ohio. I don't know if you just seen this guy. He hated Trump,
I
and
know.
then Trump came in an endorsement, and now he's saying that Trump was the greatest president to ever he's ever seen in his whole lifetime. He literally
He
two 3
sells his
years ago.
soul. He would sell his soul to the devil. Let's just call it what it is.
He didn't he went it ain't that he will. He done already did it.
Yeah.
So hey, brother Love, thanks for tapping in, man. Is you back in town or are you out of town? But anyway, this guy he's did a full 180. He hated Trump. He told everybody how stupid he thought he was. But now all of a sudden, he's the best president and did the best for this country ever in his lifetime. Exposed the big lies and all of that. I'm like, dude, really? He did so. I thought Ted Cruz was bad when he turned around, but this dude didn't turn around and his head so far up Trump's ass. Hey,
What?
you
What?
don't
I
know
know
you don't know where his scalp his scalp begins and his shoulders end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What is his name? I know who you're talking about, but I just
uh,
can't think of his
I
name.
forgot his. Well, apparently Trump don't know his name, but he endorsed him. Okay, brother, love, have fun, man. Enjoy yourself, bro.
Thank you for
Uh,
tapping in too.
yeah, thanks for tapping in too. There you go. There you go. His name is J something. Uh, uh, but anyway, this guy he did. He did a full 180, really. And it it just and just man, just sucked up to Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 JD
So
Vance, that's his name.
what is it?
JD Vance.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
man, you guys.
I knew okay. Now I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Um so quickly, since we are talking about the man I hate to discuss, Trump, that man being Trump. Um so he was like ordered to pay like what 10,000 a day, right? Because of a case involving funds used in 2017, right? So I see that they settled his attorney settled 750,000 settlement reach with the district attorney general.
So when did that happen? Did that happen today?
That happened, I want to say it happened today. Let me
Okay, it
see.
must have because
No,
this
no, no.
morning.
Updated. It happened uh Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay, so yeah, it must have happened Wednesday because they were talking about. I watched the thing this morning, but it was from a couple days ago where they were saying that Trump's attorney was doing something about settling, but apparently she or whoever the attorney is, they were supposed to provide information as to why they couldn't find the documents or why they couldn't come up or whoever was looking for the documents was supposed to come before the judge and tell them why he or she couldn't find it and they want to know why. You know what I'm saying? But they apparently they failed that deadline as well. And so apparently, yeah, they now here's the question. Okay, if you settle, is Trump gonna pay? That's the question. That's the $100,000 question right now.
So the Trump organization is supposed to pay 400,000 and the PIC will pay 350,000.
Hmm.
But listen to this. Trump says his statement was just because they've settled, uh, it's absolutely no admission of liability or guilt. Like,
Of
dude,
course,
if you
of course, it
do
never
this,
is with him.
like, it don't
Listen,
have to be. We already know.
listen. Same thing with Trump University.
Right.
He was
He
telling
said it's a
people,
great the greatest witch hunt ever on him.
well, ain't everything.
It should be called the devil hunt.
Yeah, ain't everything with him was a witch hunt?
The witch hunt, yeah,
And wait a
exactly.
minute, here's the killer part. Everybody has proven what they've said about this guy, and he still calls it a witch hunt.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. This guy is you know, I mean he's trying to be a master of deception, I think. But everything he's
Mm-mm.
trying to hide is coming to light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. With that being said, we just gotta people gotta get out and vote. Also, I want to say, don't just vote. Big elections. Uh, midterms and things like that. You got to vote local because if you don't vote local, you get people like this ending up in being in these large elections. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When you if you stop them where they start, then maybe you'll get you know. Here's a funny thing. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying that she's going to put together some dream team that's standing up for Americans and things like that. And they're saying, well, wait a minute. She said, well, we already got in place three people already, which would be uh, Madison Cawthorn, uh, the one that's under investigation, Matt Gates, and what's the other one? I forgot who the third one is. But they're saying, wait a
Not
minute.
Bo but not Bobert, right? She been
Yeah,
kinda
there you go.
quiet.
There you go. Lauren Boebert. They're saying,
Oh,
wait a
is it?
minute. They're saying Boebert is in the toughest fight of all three of them. They say she's got some really good candidates that are really just chopping her up into pieces. Then they say Madison Cawthorn has been getting in so much trouble lately that he may not even he may not even get a chance to get back on the ballot because he keeps getting in trouble and they keep slapping him on the wrist. And then they say Matt Gates, ain't no telling he may be in jail. He may be in jail. Talking about some they supposed to start handing down subpoenas and warrants and stuff uh sometime this month or next month. So ain't no telling. So they say, well, where you gonna get this dream team from? And everybody, and then not only that, she's in a tough race as well. She's got a guy down in North Carolina that's I mean in Georgia that's really testing her wits. He's questioning, what are you doing for the people of Northwest Georgia? You know what? So she said, well, when we take back the office, you mean the Congress, then we're going to make sure that we do this and we do that. He said, wait a minute. I'm talking about what are you doing now for the people of Georgia? She didn't have an
Right.
answer for him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, apparently, apparently she's pretty well off. So she's I don't know why. This is what kills me about people. When you have someone that has a lot of money, you know, they're very famous or whatever. Why do you think they need to be into politics? I'm gonna start with Ronald Reagan because he was an actor. He should have never been a president. You know what I'm saying? Arnold Schwarzenegger should have never been the governor of California. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
No political background,
right, right,
like
right, right,
idiot Trump.
right. Trump should have never. Trump shouldn't have never even got close.
That was like, dude, when I found out Trump won, that was like the Twilight Zone. Like seriously, no
Right,
lie. A real
right.
life Twilight Zone.
And then like the dude I was talking about, Texas Paul said,
Wait, hold
my
on. Hold that thought real fast. I want to just cut. Just imagine this. You remember the Twilight Zone, right?
mhm.
So listen to this. I'm gonna narrate how that man's talking. Michelle wakes up after election. I'm just playing. Go on.
only to only to find that Donald Trump's been elected president of the
President,
United States.
is she still dreaming, or is this?
So, like Texas Paul said, if you don't get out and vote local, mid, big, whatever, presidential, whatever. You
Mhm.
know, you end up with what we have now in Congress, and you know, not only that, you set up and you said, oh, let's not vote for Hillary because you just don't like her, or you just don't trust her, and then you end up with Donald Trump. You know, it's a sad moment for our country. This is a sad moment for our country right now because these guys are they're trying to. So the Republican Party is actually kind of split right now because there's Republicans that are saying, okay, look, enough Trump is enough. This guy is did nothing but really just, and you know everybody that he almost 70-80% of the people that he endorsed has lost their bids at whatever office they were running for.
Mhm.
So everybody that he touches dies in some way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the guy and these guys still think that he's the greatest thing to ever be in the office of president. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The guy is a cancer. You know, literally a cancer. You know what I'm
That
saying?
that he is.
He's ruining everything. You know, and here's the thing: they said, you know, the way America's going, we're trying to get an autocrat in there. But they say if you look at all the autocrats that run their countries, they run their countries into the dirt, just like
Mhm.
Vladimir Putin's doing right now. Uh, you know, the economy is terrible in Russia. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's. I mean, the people. You know, now they're saying that some old Russian generals and FSB and KGB is probably planning a coup. They say he's so heavily guarded right now, you couldn't you couldn't get a hair follicle through his security right now. So a-
So I
and then
wonder
they
if
also
he, go ahead.
go ahead.
Well, I'm wondering if I had been hearing stuff about him having cancer, and I think the surgery was supposed to be this week or something. Is what I heard.
Yeah, no telling. I haven't heard anything about that. Uh, but what I have been hearing is a lot of those oligarchs
Yes.
and their family has turned up dead. The oligarch and their whole family.
Really?
Yeah, shot to death. Kids, everything.
I hadn't
So
heard anything like that.
yeah, I've heard that as well. So they're saying that the people that he don't trust, he's knocking them off.
Yeah. I'm not to cut to it, kind of is in relation to the whole Russia thing. So I see that Biden kind of finally spoke out about Brittany Griner, and they are trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know if you caught wind of that,
Well, they're
but
saying she's wrongfully detained.
yeah, so they're looking into it. So I mean, we'll see. We'll have to update you guys on whatever we hear about that. But
Listen,
that's the latest I heard. And
listen.
finally, something is being said. But then I understand that the family and the lawyers didn't really want too much said.
Well, my thing is, don't say, start doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joe Biden has to get up off his ass and start calling these. He's finally called out a couple of Republicans and what they're saying and all this, but Joe Biden is like, it's like he's really not. He really doesn't. It's not. It's like he doesn't have a fire up under his ass. It's like he's sitting on a cold toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, with that being said, it's like he's sitting there reading a newspaper and not giving a shit about what these Republicans is doing to the American citizens. You know what I'm saying?
But do
That
you think that, let me ask you this because I thought about this the other day. I'm listening to the news and I'm listening to everything that they're saying. Do you think that um and I know some things you have to let the American people know, but do you think that sometimes they let people know too much? Like, um,
So speaking on who, like who?
like
Because
our government. Do you think that they let
no,
people know too much? Like,
no,
for
no,
instance,
no.
when they
I think we should be very transparent if we're going to be a free country.
Yeah, but sometimes that transparency can backfire because I think that when we let people know, when we're talking about the war and all the different moves, all we're giving this amount of money for weapons to Ukraine. Oh, we're shipping this. These are the exact type of weapons. Why are we saying all of that? Why are we saying the exact type of weapons we're giving them? Okay, fine. Let us know that spend 900 whatever, how much ever you spend, and this is what you're shipping to Ukraine. Why does it have to be so specific? Oh, now they sent this. Do you not think that we got spies over here from Russia? I mean, like, let's just be real with it and stuff. Like, I
Well,
think that sometimes,
nowadays you don't need spies. You got the internet. You everything goes on. The internet.
yeah,
So,
that's true. Everything is on
so
the
yeah,
internet.
yeah. I
Everything is
hear
on the
what you're
internet.
saying, but the American citizens, I think, have a right to know what their tax dollars are going to, and I think that's what they're thinking.
But
I'm not.
I mean, I agree with
No,
that. But I'm
no, I hear
saying,
what you say. I agree with
like,
what you're saying too, but I agree some things should be kept, a little more confidential because, yeah, it falls into the wrong hands.
yeah, like, I'm just like, why do we have to know exactly what type of weapon? Oh, they sent this type of weapon and this is exactly what this weapon does. And why? Why do you guys have to tell us that? Why do,
Yeah, I think it just falls back on the American citizen wants to know what where their tax dollars are going. That's all I can. That's the only thing I can really think of.
yeah, but just say, oh, it went towards military support. Don't be saying, oh,
So yeah, well, with that being said, I just think that uh, we like I said before, I think something has to happen. Uh, at some point, we have to intervene for what's going on because now you see the he's attacking the power grids so that the electric trains can't run and get those citizens out of harm's way and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is, but something has to be done. And even the British, is it the British Prime Minister Boris? What is his name? Boris something? That crazy lunatic that everybody thought he was like just like Donald Trump. Come to find out, he's got way more sense than Donald Trump.
who?
The blonde haired guy. I think he's Britain or English with someone. One of them, the prime minister or whatever it is. You know that
Mhm.
crazy dude with the crazy hair. Anyway, his name is Boris something, I think. But he's saying, man, that Putin needs to be stopped. So I don't know, but hey, just my opinion, just our opinions. You can share your opinions about the Stockton Raceway if you like. Uh, and hey, join us. And I would like to thank Brother Love for tapping in. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
Safe journeys back home, all that good stuff. With that being said, you got anything else for the evening?
Um, I mean, we could go on and on all night if you want to be quite honest about it, but I think that think I think we covered everything we needed to cover tonight. I just wanted to remind people tomorrow is Freestyle Fridays. Tap in, join in on the conversation. We're gonna have games, we might have like free giveaways, uh, you know, different things. So if you're not
So,
doing anything, jump in with us.
so with that being said, I want to skip to next week. Next week's Freestyle Friday, we may be giving away a VHS of Friday the 13th, Part One.
Like,
Freddy Krueger. Look, everybody
right.
out there saying VHS. What is that?
Right. What is that? He went way
Oh
back,
man.
y'all. He went
Yeah,
way
yeah,
back.
yeah. Just had to get that joke out there. A
I
lot of
was
people
looking
might get a
like,
laugh.
what?
VHS. We giving away a VHS tape of Friday the 13th, part 1. Yeah,
We
yeah.
not now we not gonna have nobody tapping in.
Right, right, right. They're gonna be like, "Mom, what's a VHS? Dad, what's a VHS?"
Right. What
Gonna
is
go
that
dig down
exactly?
in the basement and say, "Oh, we got one. Yeah, yeah, we're trying to win that."
That is so
The
funny.
resolution gonna look like straight boo boo
Right.
on these new TV.
You're not even gonna be able to see
Right,
see the thing.
right, right. Gonna
Too
look like a
funny.
blotch on,
Too
especially
funny.
when he slice people up. Gonna look like a blotch on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
We
anyway,
gonna let's talk about I saw this movie tomorrow on Freestyle Fridays. I want to talk about this movie. I saw the trailer for it and I hope I remember it. And you may have seen it. So it's this dude, I think he his either his wife or kid has to have surgery. He was in the service. One of his dude friends that was in the service with them um tries to help him, but they end up robbing a bank. They get an ambulance. I gotta find the name of it, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty
the
good. Have you
movie's
seen the
called
preview?
Ambulance.
Huh?
The movie's called Ambulance, right?
Is oh, okay. Is that what
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
called
remember?
Ambulance.
Okay. It
I
have
want
you
to see
seen
that.
the trailer?
Yeah, I want to see that.
That looks good, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Ambulance.
does
You're
look
right.
good. Actually, there's quite a few movies that's coming out that look pretty good. But since we're on the topic of movies and shows and discussions like that, I also want to see if people tap in tomorrow night and see if they've watched this new show called 61st Street.
Okay. I haven't
Really
heard
good
of
show.
that.
Really good show. Really good
Yeah,
show.
Gyllenhaal. Is that how you say Gyllenhaal? Gyllenhaal?
I'm not sure how they pronounce it
That's
or.
who's in ambulance.
Oh, that's who it
Ambulance.
is.
That's who's in ambulance.
Ambulance. Yeah, that's the ambulance. So yeah, 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 yeah.
Ambulance.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we can discuss some shows and things like that. But
So wait, quickly, 61st Street, what station is that on?
I want to say AMC.
Okay,
I want to
61st
say
Street.
AMC.
Okay. Oh,
Good
I got
show.
it pulled up right here. Oh, that's what's his name? Um, what's dude's name?
Talking about the lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Courtney B. Vance.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all
Good show. I
right.
mean, I thought it was going to be garbage, but it's actually a really good show.
How long has it been on?
I just started. I'm the fourth episode. I'm on the fourth episode.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
All right, it's on AMC. You're right,
yeah,
AMC.
AMC.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to check that out so we can discuss
yeah,
that on
yeah.
Freestyle Fridays.
Really good show. I mean, man, excellent show so far. So far.
Okay,
So far.
cool. That's what's up. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, got a couple of little twists to it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, so I tried it out. I'm like, let me try it out. End
Yeah, and
up,
see what it's all about.
yeah, end up liking it. It's a pretty good show. So, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I binge watched this show on Hulu. Yeah, it is Hulu called Abbott Elementary. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a good show.
Is it?
Um, huh?
I said, is it?
Yeah.
Abbott, like a Hot Wheels Abbott?
Huh?
You said Abbott Elementary?
Abbott Elementary. A
Yeah,
B
like
B
Hot Wheels
O.
Abbott, like Hot Wheels Greg.
Who the hell is that?
Oh my goodness, somebody need to go to sleep, y'all. Greg Abbott, Hot Wheels, governor of Texas.
Oh,
Felt like that Abbott.
I need to, I missed it. That one went right over my
I
head.
know.
Hot Wheels.
I see.
Yeah, A B
I
B
see.
O T T. Abbott Elementary.
Yeah. Okay.
But with that being said, let's discuss some shows tomorrow. And whatever else, whatever comes up, you know how we do it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
And you guys have a blessed night. And hopefully we will see some of you guys on tomorrow. We'll shoot a new link out tomorrow.
Hey, it never goes unappreciated. We thank you all, and to all, have a good night. And
Have a good
my
night. Take
my
care.
co-host is gonna hit y'all with that end screen.
Yep. See you guys.